Real estate transactions often stir emotional and financial stress for buyers, especially first-time homebuyers. Understanding how to identify and respond to buyer anxiety while staying within the legal and ethical bounds of your role is essential to providing professional service and maintaining trust. Understanding buyer anxiety and financing concerns. What is buyer anxiety? Buyer anxiety refers to the uncertainty and nervousness many clients feel when making one of the biggest financial decisions of their life. Common causes include fear of overpaying in a shifting market, concerns about job security and affordability, stress from rising interest rates or inflation, lack of confidence in financing approval. Typical financing concerns include loan denial after pre-approval, changing loan terms during escrow, unexpected closing costs, confusion between pre-qualification versus pre-approval. Instructional tip: buyers may hesitate to admit they don't understand the mortgage process. Use plain language and check for understanding often. Example: a buyer might say, "My lender said I was pre-qualified, so I'm good to go, right?" This presents an opportunity to explain that pre-qualification is based on unverified information, while pre-approval involves a deeper financial review and is far more reliable. How to help: offer lender referrals and educational resources. Provide a printed or digital financing FAQ. Reassure them that these feelings are common and valid. Encourage second opinions if they seem unsure about lender advice. Statutory note: AAC R428-1101B requires agents to deal fairly and honestly. Taking the time to acknowledge buyer concerns and offer factual explanations is part of this duty. Addressing common buyer and seller concerns. Frequently asked questions, concern suggested talking point. What if the appraisal comes in low? If the appraisal comes in below the purchase price, you may renegotiate with the seller, bring in the difference in cash, or cancel under the appraisal contingency. What happens if interest rates rise before I close? If your rate isn't locked, this could increase your monthly payment. Ask your lender about locking in today's rate to protect yourself. Am I locked into this deal? You have contingency periods, like the inspection or financing period, during which you can cancel if something changes. How do I know this is a good investment? While no investment is guaranteed, we'll review comparable sales and long-term trends to help you make an informed decision. Instructor suggestions: role-play real-life buyer agent and seller agent conversations. Reinforce how communication with lenders, title, and escrow can resolve most concerns early. Share true stories of buyers who were nervous but had successful outcomes. Example: a buyer worried about being denied due to a recent job change. The agent worked with a flexible mortgage broker, and the buyer received a VA loan with no down payment and closed on time. Professional responsibility and legal standards agents must remain within their scope of expertise when discussing financing. While you can educate and guide, you must avoid giving specific lending advice unless properly licensed. Key legal duties: AAC R428-1101I. You must communicate material facts to clients in a timely and accurate manner. AAC R428-1101K. You are required to recommend professional assistance for matters outside your license, such as underwriting conditions or credit scoring. ARS Paragraph 32-2153. Misleading or misrepresenting facts about financing, even unintentionally, can result in disciplinary action by the Arizona Department of Real Estate. Best practice. Example: if a buyer asks, "What's the best loan for me?" the correct answer is, "That depends on your full financial profile. Let's connect you with a mortgage expert who can review your options in detail." Building client confidence tools that help. A buyer's guide outlining each step of the process. Financing FAQs that answer common loan-related questions. Apps or tools from lenders that simulate payments, explain escrow, or show amortization. HUD's Buying a Home booklet for FHA VA transactions, communication strategies. That work. Set expectations early in the relationship and document them in writing. Use simple analogies to explain complex terms. O. Think of a rate lock like freezing your rent for the next 30 years. Encourage clients to ask questions without fear. Send weekly check-ins during escrow to reduce uncertainty. Pro tip for agents. Show buyers a side-by-side comparison of loan options with total cost over time. This can demystify the process and help clients feel more in control of their decisions. Buyer anxiety is real and expected. Financing fears often stem from uncertainty and lack of understanding. Your role is to provide clarity, compassion, and ethical guidance while respecting legal boundaries. By working closely with lending professionals and prioritizing communication, you can help clients feel confident, supported, and excited for closing day. Calm is contagious. When you're confident and composed, your client will follow your lead.